Everybody, welcome back to our channel, Red Bull Coffee and Crime. Today I am going to go over the case of Tommy Lynn Sells. I am hatred. When you look at me, you look at hate. I don't know what love is. Two words I don't like to use are love and sorry because I'm about hate. These are the words of Tommy Lynn Sells, aka the Coast to Coast Killer and the Cross Country Killer. Sells was born on June 28, 1964, in Oakland, California. He had a twin sister named Tammy Jean. They were two of the five children in his family, having brought up into the world by Nina, their unmarried mother. A few months later, Sells and his sister contracted. Sorry, guys. Contracted meningitis. He survived, but she died. Shortly thereafter, he was sent to live with his aunt. 2 years later, Nina brought him back home when she learned that his aunt wanted to adopt him. When Sells was 7 years old, he began to drink. At 8, he was molested by a man with Nina's consent. Yes, his mother gave this man consent to abuse and molest him. At 10, he began abusing drugs. 3 years later, a naked Sells climbed into his grandmother's bed while she slept. This incident caused him to be banned from the house. And not long afterwards, his mother and siblings suddenly left town, abandoning him. A few days later, he assaulted a female by striking her with a pistol in a fit of rage. In 1978, 14-year-old Sells was on the road, living the life of a permanent drifter. In May 1981, Sells reunited with his family. That was in Little Rock, Arkansas. But then again, Nina threw him out after he stripped naked and attempted to join her in the shower. Now remember, you guys, this is his mother who allowed him to be molested, abused, allowed him to drink. After failing, hey Reloaded, how are you? After failing to get help from a mental health clinic, Sells began drinking more, eventually leading to his first arrest in 1982 for public drunkenness. Sells claims to have committed his first murder when he was 15 years old. He broke into a house and saw the homeowner sexually abusing a boy. Remembering his own sexual abuse, he claims that set him off, and he became enraged and shot the man. This murder, though, has never been confirmed, but this is what he claims at 15 years old. Sells committed numerous unrelated crimes for the next few years, including theft, driving under the influence, and assault. However, murder was what he enjoyed the most. In 1983, he moved to St. Louis, Missouri, where he beat a woman and her daughter to death with a baseball bat. Multiple other killings would continue to occur. On October 15, 1987, Sells drugged Stephanie Stroh with LSD before he fatally strangled her. He then encased her feet in concrete and dumped her in a desert hot spring. Her body has never been found. Reloaded, your birthday's tomorrow. Happy early birthday. On November 17th through the 18th, Sells was hitchhiking in Illinois. He was picked up by Keith Darty. And remember, that's who I spoke about in the last video, the family that got brutally murdered. The wife got murdered. She was pregnant with a baby girl. she had a little boy, and her husband, who just picked up Sells hitchhiking, was found with his penis cut off. So Keith offered to bring him back home for dinner. When they got to the Dardine residence, Sells pulled out a gun and shot him in the head twice. He then cut off Keith's penis before killing him with one more shot to the head. Keith's son, Peter, was bludgeoned to death. Sells then attacked Elaine, Keith's pregnant wife. The beating was so severe that she went into labor and gave birth to her daughter, whose parents had decided to give her the name Casey. He fatally bludgeoned Casey before raping her mother. Sells proceeded to mutilate Elaine's breasts before beating her to death and sexually assaulting her corpse with the baseball bat that he had used to murder her children. He left the weapon sticking out of her vagina. On May 13, 1992, Fabian Witherspoon found Sells begging on the streets. She took him to her home, where he proceeded to rape her. He then stabbed her 18 times and beat her with a piano stool. Witherspoon survived and alerted police. Sells was arrested and sentenced to a minimum of 2 years in prison. He was released in 1997. After doing that to Witherspoon, he only got 2 years in prison, and they released him. Sells' murders came to an end on December 31st, 1999. Hey, Barbara, in Del Rio, Texas. Holding a 12-inch knife, he entered a house and sexually assaulted Kayleen Harris before stabbing her 16 times and slashing her throat. He then went after Crystal Surlis, slashing her throat. He left unaware that she had just barely survived. Surlis informed neighbors and helped the police identify Sells. He was arrested on January 2nd, 2000. Similar to Henry Lee Lucas, Sells confessed to the murders that he had either not committed or could not be confirmed. He claimed to have killed over 70 people, you guys. 70. And remember in the last video, I talked about the family that was brutally murdered. He claimed that he did those murders, but later he took that back. So when I'm writing this, later on, I'm going to go over all the murders. This is part 1, you guys. So, yeah, he claimed to have killed over 70 people. Regardless of what the number really was, he was found guilty on September 18th, and 2 days later, he was sentenced to death. Sells was executed by lethal injection on, at 6:14 p.m. on April 3rd, 2014. Sells traveled all over the United States targeting random victims. He just picked them random. He admitted he liked to kill kids, especially. Though he seemed to prefer couples, young to middle-aged women, teenage girls, and young girls aged 9 to 14, his victims were killed in a variety of ways, including shooting with a .32 caliber revolver, bludgeoning, usually with a baseball bat, throat slashing, stabbing, and strangulation. Some victims were mutilated, and most of his female victims were raped or sexually assaulted, one of whom was violated with the baseball bat that he used to kill her, and another was forced to perform oral sex on him before her death. One victim was run over by a train post-mortem. During his couple murders, he would also kill any children present. He would also sometimes take valuables from victims. He was really, really evil man. There's so much more to this. If you go back and listen to just how he was raised, way more. I just wanted to get a little bit of the story out. You know, these are his confirmed murders. Okay, July 5th, 1979, Port Gibson, Mississippi. John Cade, 39. He was shot with a 32 caliber revolver. An unknown date in Little Rock, Arkansas, 1982, Hal Atkins. He was shot, but he survived. July 31st, 1983, St. Louis, Missouri, Colleen and Tiffany Gill, legend. Colleen Gill, 33, Tiffany Gill, 4 years old. July 26, 1985, Springfield, Missouri, Anna and Rory Court slashed their throats and bludgeoned with a baseball bat. Edna was 28, Rory was 4. In 1987, May 1st, Lockport, New York, Suzanne Ports, 27. Her body was found on September 5th, 1995. October 15th, Lovelock, Nevada, Stephanie Stroh, 20, strangled. Her body was never found. November 17th through the 18th, Illinois was the Dardine family that we spoke about. One of the most disturbing stories that I've ever had to tell. I mean, what he did to the little boy, the unborn child that ended up being born, and then he murdered this infant after he raped and murdered the mother, then cut her husband's penis off. This guy is deranged. So 1988, September 11th, Salem, New Hampshire, Melissa Tremblay was only 11 years old. She was raped and stabbed, ran over by a train post-mortem. Her body was found the next day. December 18th, Tucson, Arizona, Kent Lawton, 51. She was stabbed and her body was found 2 days later. December 9th, 1991, Marianna, Florida, Teresa and Tiffany Hall, both bludgeoned with a wooden table leg. Teresa Hall, 25, and Tiffany Hall was 5. May 13th, 1992, Charleston, West Virginia, Fabian Witherspoon, 20, was raped, stabbed 18 times, and bludgeoned with a piano stool, and she survived. She survived after 18 stab wounds and bludgeoned with a piano stool. Thank God she survived. 1997, October 13th, Lawrenceville, Illinois, Joelle Kirkpatrick and Julie Ray Harper. Joelle was 10. He was stabbed. Julie was assaulted. October 15th, Springfield, Missouri, Stephanie Mahoney, 13. She was abducted, drugged, raped, and strangled. Her body was found on November 18th. So it was found about a month later. 1999, April 4th, Gibson, Tennessee. Deborah Harris, Ambria Halliburton. Deborah was 31. She was raped and stabbed, left the knife in her chest post-mortem. Ambria Halliburton was 8. She was stabbed 3 times. April 18th, San Antonio, Texas, Mary Perez was 9. She was abducted, raped, and strangled with her t-shirt. Her body was found 10 days later, guys. 10 days later, little 9-year-old girl. May 13th, in Lexington, Kentucky, Haley, who was 13. Unspecified day in May, Madison, Wisconsin, unnamed inmate assaulted only. July 5th, Kingfisher, Oklahoma, Bobby, who was 14, was forced to perform oral sex before he was sodomized and shot in the head. The remains were found on November 4th. That happened in July. The remains were found in November. December 31st, Del Rio, Texas. Kaylin Harris and Crystal. Kaylin was 13. She was sexually assaulted, stabbed 16 times, and slashed her throat. Crystal, 10, slashed her throat, but she survived. There's a lot of other ones that I want to go over, but they're not. Yes, Barbara, this is one of the worst cases I've ever had to read. You know, his own father sexually abused him, beat him, and the mother sat there and allowed it. He started drinking very young, at 7 years old, drugs at 10, but that's no excuse. And that's where the whole, are they born this way, or are they made this way? To me, it doesn't give anybody an excuse, especially for all these kids. If you went through what you're doing to these children, you went through abuse, you went through, being raped, how can you do it with another child? I am going to actually go over the victims on part 2. I wanted to give you a little bit of background. Not a good guy at all. But we'll go over when he got married, and we'll go over the victims that survived. Oh yeah, reloaded. It's a lot. Hey, Arctic, you just missed the whole horrific story. I'm already done. So part 2, we're gonna go over, when he got married, when he got executed. We're gonna go over the victims that survived. I can't. What makes you do these things? Just reading everything that he did, it to a 5-year-old, to a newborn, that you made her mom go into labor, and then you raped the mom, and then you killed the infant, chopped the husband's dick off. These people are sick. Thank you, Arctic. Amber Alert issued out of Mesa, Arizona. For who? Look, now you got me. I'm scared to invite people on here because, it just hung up on me and you, Arctic, when we were practicing. Let me see if it'll work. I'm going to take out my headphones. So you guys, that is the story. That's part 1. Part 2, I'm going to go over probably in a couple days. I haven't made the time yet because I have a lot of stuff to write down in the timeline. Yeah, I mean, maybe he just wanted people to suffer like him because he was treated really bad. If I can't hear you.
Hey, what's good?
Hey, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Oh, thank God.
And that's, I'll tell you, I mean, I know that was just part one, but I've seen bowling shoes look prettier than that.
It's horrible. It's
It is.
horrible.
It is horrible.
How you doing, Barbara?
Hey, how are you doing? Now, I don't know how
Arctic,
to
I'm good.
pronounce your channel name, so you'll have
Arctic.
to.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to pull it up. I'll have to play it on my phone, or if Reloaded has his computer,
I
can
do.
you share your screen?
Sure. In fact, let me share my community tab. That helps.
Because Arctic has he put a link. Is that your video you just did, or is that Arctic's? He said there's
Um,
he said there's an Amber Alert.
I think that was on Arctic.
Hmm.
Let me check. Hold on.
All right, here's my community
Oh,
tab.
4 children abducted.
What? Oh
Oh
my
my goodness.
God!
Do you want to pull that video up for us, Reloaded? If you
I don't have it.
can.
I don't think I have it. Wait. Let me go to this page. Out of Mesa, Arizona, for 4 children who officials say were taken by
I can do it, but it's gonna be ghetto. I'm gonna have to go like this.
I'll go to this page.
Hold on, Arctic's
Mhm.
coming on.
Yeah, I
Hey,
got it. I got it. I
Artie.
got it.
Hey,
It works now. We got it together. Thank Jesus, Lord.
Thank you.
hmm.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, we got our gang of 4.
Oh,
Well, we had our
I'm
gang of
gonna break
4.
my tablet before it's over with.
She'll be back.
What happened to Lexi?
Somehow she got bumped
She
off,
bragged
but
about
she'll be
getting
back.
it together, so now she's off panel.
She'll be
Oh,
back.
so how do you
Anyway, I
pronounce your
believe
channel's name? Reloaded. Do I just say Reloaded or
Matthias Bite Reloaded.
Mike Reloaded? Okay,
No.
I'll just say Reloaded if that's no problem.
Hey,
Okay.
Six Cents.
Hey, System.
Hey, Six Cents, how are you
Wait,
doing?
were you able to play it, or you want me to play it?
Hang on.
Oh,
Hang on. Let's see if I can.
Amelia, how are you doing? How is everything with the flood?
What is going on, YouTube? This is Arctic Fox. Welcome back to the channel. We do have a breaking Amber Alert out of Mesa, Arizona, for 4 children who officials say were taken by their father who does not have custody. In a statement, Mesa police identified the missing children as 14-year-old Devin Washington, 13-year-old LaShawn Washington, 10-year-old Tatiana Washington, and 8-year-old Daquan Washington. The children, according to police, were taken by their non-custodial father, Devin M. Washington, at around 11 a.m. yesterday, February the 5th, 2023, during a supervised visitation. The non-custodial father, according to Mesa police, has a history of drug abuse, violent tendencies, and mental health issues. They are believed to be in a white 2016 Toyota RAV4 with Arizona license plate number N9A25H. The vehicle has dents on the front driver's side fender. Police have no description of what the children were wearing at the time of their abduction. Anyone with information on the children or the abductors' whereabouts should call authorities at 480-644-2111. Guys, this is another abduction during a supervised visitation. This is the second one I've covered in the last few weeks where a child was yanked during a supervised visitation. What is going on? How supervised are these visitations that these parents are allowed to just walk out with these kids? Guys, we do need to get these children's faces out on social media as well as this man because he is violent and has a tendency of violence. He's a drug addict. So help me out. Give the video a like. It does help more people to see these children's faces. And the more people that see them, the better the chances are that we can bring them home safe. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, consider clicking that subscribe button. It really does help the channel out. And if you ring that notification bell, you'll always be alerted whenever I post another missing persons video. But the most important thing that I'm asking for you to do above anything else right now is to simply click that share button. Share this to your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, wherever you have social media, guys. It only takes 1 second of your time to do, and it can make all the difference in the world in whether we're able to bring these children home safe or not. As always, guys, I do want to thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Y'all be kind to one another out there, and let's bring these kids home safe.
Amen.
Amen.
What is wrong with these freaking people? Amelia, what are you cooking us tonight? And drying out the walls and flooded area. When it's dry, get the wiring checked. See if the wiring. I'm praying for you. My fingers are crossed.
I'm praying for you too.
Yeah, we finally got Austin's office dried out after our flood, so my fingers are crossed. I know what you're going through right now, Amelia. So
these people, I don't know.
These people are crazy these days.
You ain't kidding. I mean,
well, my
come
biggest
on.
thing is how the hell are these parents allowed to just walk right out with the kids? 4 of them, nonetheless, in this case, during what's called a supervised visitation. How supervised could it have been?
This just happened the other day when, like, last week or 2
I
weeks.
know. I know.
Oh my God.
Found a hole in the roof, guttering where the rain got through into the wall cavities, cleaning it out and filling it full of sealant.
Does your homeowner's insurance not cover any of that, Amelia?
She said her house is too old.
Still,
Wow.
they should do something.
She said she's paying off from the insurance, like from the damage that was before. I don't know. Chicken, mushroom, and asparagus Alfredo. Ooh,
Oh, girl, you better
sounds
send some of that
good.
my way.
that sounds so
That's
good right
right.
now. Oh my God.
Who needs Olive Garden? We've got Amelia.
Right?
Yeah.
We just
Yeah,
gotta go
right.
we just gotta go to New Zealand.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, that was the case.
Guys.
Tommy, he is an evil, evil, evil freaking guy. His story is disgusting, disturbing.
It's heartbreaking what happened to those victims when you were telling that story. It just breaks my heart for them. I don't think he was born evil. I just think that, I mean, I understand he had a horrible childhood.
Circumstances made
So
him
have
wrong.
I. But you know what? That's no excuse. I had a horrible childhood.
You're right.
I'm not out here hurting people. I think he just
Some
gets
people truly are born.
you know, like infatuated with it. You know, those creepy people, how they can become infatuated with, you know, hurting people. Ugh.
Well, you know, some people truly are born evil. They've done studies on it. They took sets of twins and separated them at birth. And in a lot of cases, both twins would turn out to be killers.
Really?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
That's something new to me. I had to
I don't know. I look at their life, his, you know, started drinking at 7. No, it's no excuses. This one, I'm like, but started drinking at 7. His mom let his dad sexually abuse him starting at 7. You know, and then they kick him out of the house. And then when they let him back in, they kick him out because he got in the bed with his grandmother naked.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
His family is screwed up.
Disgusting.
They're all screwed up.
That's disgusting.
How do you let your husband sit there and sexually
abuse your own kid?
Oh, my phone's dying. I'll be right back. Shit.
No.
Her phone is always dying.
I always gotta keep mine charged. But then again, I'm also
Me too.
on laptop. I'm also doing my live streams and joining lives on a laptop computer. Which, by the way,
Right.
I finally got it under control as far as the overheating and me going out unexpectedly. I finally
Right.
got that under control.
That's good.
Yeah.
Cute.
Oh, I got a couple
Mine,
stories I plan on tomorrow. Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead, Fox.
no, like my computer is so. I only paid $400 for it. I need to get a better computer. There's one at Walmart I want. It's like $1,600, but it's got all the RAM that I need and everything. But the one I've got, I have to reboot that thing all the time because it just freezes up on me. And then my phone, I use it a lot, but I have to keep it plugged into the charger because if I use it to do too many videos, it drains it pretty quick. So,
Right.
I don't
Right.
have no computer.
Which
I don't have that issue.
which reminds
But
me, I got a hold of Melon earlier today, and they were able to give me some ideas as to how you guys can get on with no problem, especially if you're on your phone.
I am back.
She's back.
And the solution is have Google Chrome on it.
I do have Google Chrome on it.
6 cents
And
said if I
still wasn't letting me connect.
Say what now?
6 cents said if I get insurance, they'll get their strict power company people to look at it. If it's too old, they might not allow my power connection. So I have a friend who is an electrician on movie sets. I'll get him to come in and test all of the wiring, see what the damage is, go from there. I've isolated the power to the flooded part. It's safe with everything, not live, not live, not live.
Live.
Well, I
Yeah,
definitely.
I started to say this earlier. I've got a couple stories I'm gonna spend part of my birthday tomorrow posting up. Listen, the headlines read: Two arrested in allegedly racially motivated plot to attack a Maryland power grid. That's the first one. And the second one, a recent high school graduate out of California, described as the life of the party, is allegedly killed by the man she dated.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Be
The young
careful who
lady's
you
name is
date.
Soraya. Huh?
I say you got to be careful who you date.
For more reasons than one. We just recently concluded a case sort of out of here in my own state of Oregon where we had a guy luring his dates via dating apps, ends up beating him practically to death. Had a case in Las Vegas, convicted, but due to error, they let him out as soon as he got in. He makes his way to Grants Pass, Oregon, and still doing the same thing again. Only this difference this time, when confronted by cops, he takes the coward's way out and shoots himself to death, self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I will be right back.
That's awful, man.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful on those dating sites.
Lexi was the quickest one to call him a coward, among other words.
Yeah.
And Amelia can be right on point. Dating apps are so dodgy. You never. It's like that old Forrest Gump. It's like that old Forrest Gump line you can use to say for dating apps. They're like
What'd
a
you
box
say?
of chocolate. I said they're like it's like that Forrest Gump line, but instead of life, just say dating apps. Dating apps are like a box of chocolates. You'll never know what you're gonna get.
Right? Hey, I'm good being single.
I
I'm
am
on.
so.
I found mine literally under my nose and didn't need a dating app to point her out.
You guys,
That's good. I'm happy for you that you found a good one.
Mm-hmm.
This is what charger came with the phone, right? So I'm so confused.
Mm-hmm.
This is why it's not charging. So
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
look, on this side, it's the same as this side. So what am I supposed to plug it in with?
I have no
if
clue.
you have a block that'll take the back or front end of that thing, you may be in good shape. Other than that, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know, and it didn't even come with a block. I didn't even notice until
It looks like a phone charger. Like a phone USB cord.
Hold on, I just found something else. I gotta look at this whole thing.
Yeah, the first story I said I was planning on posting tomorrow. Brandon Russell and Sarah Clendaniel were taken into custody on charges of conspiring to destroy an energy facility in Baltimore. And that's according to reports. And one of the two is supposed to be a suspected neo-Nazi leader.
Where did Arctic go? Hey, Chris. Where did Arctic go?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
Hold on.
He must have got bumped or something, or maybe. Oh my God.
Chris, come up. Come on panel. It's been a long time, Chris.
Oh yeah.
Arctic, are you here now?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Everybody's here. Here, we're just waiting on Chris.
I'm here.
Chris, are you gonna come on? I'm gonna send the link. Hold on. You haven't been on panel in a long time. Oh, that's not even the right link. Who knows what that is?
Oh, by the way, Lexi, what browser do you have on your phone?
Well, my new one's charging. This one has 8%.
No, I'm asking what browser.
What browser?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because I went on to Melon's support earlier today, and they said that if you have Google Chrome on your phone, it should be no problem. All I gotta do is give you the link. Then instead of you clicking on the link, copy and paste it in another browser window.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I remember it worked one time. Remember when I went on and everything was good? So I might have done that. I'll have to mess around with. Hey, Chris.
How you doing, Chris?
How you doing? What's going on?
How have you been? Where have you been?
Chris.
Hey, Bob, what's going on, man? I've been working. Last week been kind of hell for me because we had ice down here, so I've just been working. You notice I ain't did no videos lately, so you know that means something.
Right.
It's been everywhere. It's been flooding. It's been ice. It's been everything.
So I just so happened to be pretty relaxing, and I saw you was live. I said, "Oh, let's come in here and show some support." Then what's going on?
Oh, I appreciate it. It's you. I'm like, what the hell, Chris at?
Amelia White, we got a full panel tonight.
Hey, that's my brother, Otter Fox. That's him.
Beat us all.
Hey, Chris.
How you doing, brother?
Hanging in there.
Man, me too, man. Me too. Barbara, when you start getting on panels?
Huh?
When did you start getting on panels?
Oh,
This is
I've been
surprise.
doing that.
This is a surprise. Okay.
Remember, I was on here the last time you were on.
Were you?
Yeah. We were
I don't
talking
know,
about
dude.
what makes, what was it about? It was about
We were talking about what we were just
serial
about.
killers born evil, or are they just naturally evil? That was what it was,
Yeah.
wasn't it, Lexi? I believe so.
Yeah.
How long ago they been? I promise I don't remember. I know I'm getting old now because
I
I'm
think
finna
3
turn
months
it.
ago.
My birthday's coming up again, so I'm getting older. So my bad. I don't remember.
That's right. Your
noticed-
birthday's on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Shoot, I'm
You got-
I'm
your
turned
birthday's on
47
Valentine's
years
Day.
old, guys. So I'm older than any of y'all.
My birthday was January 15th, so I'm 31 now.
Your birthday was
I'm
when?
31. January the 15th was my birthday.
Youngin.
Oh, okay. I think I said happy birthday to her, did I?
Okay.
I said, did I wish you happy birthday?
I don't remember, but
I don't need her, but
thank you. I
if I did,
appreciate
happy
you.
birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Wait, Chris, when is your birthday?
Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Lucky.
Oh,
I'm a
you
week
sit on my
before
community
you.
wall. About 2 days prior, you sit on my
Lucky
community wall.
you,
I
Chris.
posted your year.
I'm a week before you.
Yeah. Huh?
I'm a week before you, Chris. In fact, it's
Really?
tomorrow. That's
Yours
right.
tomorrow. Oh, okay. Well, happy birthday to you then.
Happy birthday.
All these Aquarius, man. Ain't that something?
Mhm.
Aquarius, man.
Capricorn gang over here.
So Lexi, how you been, my love? I know last time you did some of your chat, you didn't sound you like you doing so well. So what's going on?
Just
Oh, you ready to hit me up in Messenger? That's fine too. Mhm.
yeah. I'll let you know. I did. You never met. Wait, we stopped messaging that day. What happened? I forgot.
Um,
And
you hit me
I
up
was
and
like,
I
hey,
said
what's up?
something back to you, and I don't remember what you said after that. If you said anything, I don't remember.
I suck. I know I suck, but I'm gonna hit you up.
All right.
But
All right.
is the it's still icy where you're at, or no?
Huh?
The ice is still bad where you're at, or no?
No, it done cleared up now. I think that was just for last week, but knock on wood. Usually right in time we do start getting ice, but it don't never be just really bad. We'll probably get it for like a week or something. And you probably won't see no more after that. So we'll
Yeah.
probably good for a minute. This is Memphis, so yeah. I just seen this name before that you're talking about. Who is this?
Who?
The Tommy Lynn. Who is Tommy Lynn? I think I've seen that name score before.
Story. Well, I was doing a part 1, but then I saw everybody in the chat, so everybody got in. But he's a serial killer that killed 70 people, he claimed, and he killed kids, he raped kids. He's really, really bad, really bad. He hitchhiked all over the United States to commit all these crimes. So he's disgusting. But he got in 2014, I think I said. 6 Sense. Yeah, 6 Sense is in the future. So your birthday is actually where 6 Sense is today.
Now.
Like I always say,
Chris,
just when you think you heard the worst is yet to come.
Did you hear me?
Yeah.
I sent you a friend request on my new thing. So, well, don't say what it. You'll see my picture though.
Let me see. Okay.
Reloaded.
So that was you that stepped in mine?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my Red Bull copy. I already have my page up, so that's where I'm doing all my.
Is this the one you sent me 2 hours ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reloaded. I gotta find you.
Excuse me.
You sound tired.
Yes,
I think we're all exhausted, especially after this morning. God bless.
Oh my God. I never again. I was so fucking heated. So heated.
Mhm.
We were calling the FBI and doing all types of shit this morning.
What happened this
dealing with
morning?
that. Well, I mean, shit. I went straight from dealing with that disaster to dealing with the disaster with the kid missing out of Las Vegas, and I still don't have any media coverage on that boy. And I'm fixing to do a live stream, and they ain't gonna like the live stream I do.
Uh-oh.
You know, Onyx, it is really kind of hard to try to keep up with all these stories, man. Because once you do one story, you try to keep up that one, then you turn around, you got 4 million coming behind that one. So,
Chris, you really should cover this one. This is a missing autistic 26-year-old man out of Las Vegas, Nevada. He's not got any coverage at all. He was taken into custody on the 28th by the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police. They released him out. No medical screening whatsoever. They didn't try to get him into a mental health hospital at all. And then they realized that, oh shit, we released him out. We better do something. So the missing persons report had been filed the day that he was taken into custody. They deleted that missing persons report and then created a new one generated for the 30th of January. So, yeah, there's a lot on this one.
Wow, that's a miss. That's a miss.
I can send you his flyer and everything, but he needs attention.
That's a miss.
Reloaded. In the back chat, send your Facebook so I can look.
Excuse me, Jesus Christ.
In which chat, sweetheart?
Like in the private chat, if you don't want everybody to have your personal. Because I'm trying to find you and I can't. Yeah, it was so we found out.
I just realized you on camera. Did you win got a webcam?
No, I'm on the phone, but I did get
okay.
I did get a, I don't know if it's gonna work.
That's one of the things me and you supposed to be talking about was a webcam.
Yeah. But I did get a webcam. I don't know if it's gonna work. It was like the cheapest one. It was like $10 at Walmart. So I'm gonna try it tomorrow to see.
Well, don't worry about the price of, because all this stuff, you got to crawl before you walk. Because I had to crawl before I walk, so all this stuff didn't come in one day. So just take your time.
Right.
Just take your time. I mean, all this stuff came over time. I didn't get all this in one day. All this shit came over time.
Yeah, exactly.
So talk about a $10 shit. I mean, hey, you never know. They could have been $10 well spent. So hey, don't worry about that.
I am praying because.
What brand is it? What brand is it?
Oh, you don't even want to know because then you're gonna be like,
No, it's because I know Walmart got a couple of brands. I know they sell Logitech and one called OWN, if I said that right.
That is the
what, OWN?
Uh-huh.
No, they actually got good products. I think I got a couple of things over here that I got for Walmart brand. That's not bad. They don't have bad products. Now I can't say about the webcam, but nothing that I bought in their brand has failed me yet. So yeah.
One webcam I have that I'm using right now and it hasn't failed me yet is Logitech.
I got Logitech, but I just bought this other one off of Amazon. I can't say this word, Depth Stitch, something like that. And it's a 4K camera, and it works very nice. Very nice. But see, I got cameras and crap all over the place over here. So that's why I told you, Leslie, hey, you need one, you could damn near just take your pick which one you want, because I got them all over the place.
Well, I'll let you know. I'm gonna try it out
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I got them all over the place. I mean, and I got generic brands too, webcams, that's high definition. So, I got them all over the place. So yeah, just take your pick.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, you never can't go wrong with Logitech. I don't think nobody ever went wrong with Logitech. You went wrong with Logitech, then I'd be surprised anybody say something went wrong with that. Yeah, I'll be really shocked by it. Cause Logitech, when it comes to webcam stuff like that, they the bomb. They the bomb.
Asking you what time it is, Chris.
Somebody say what time is here? 10:09.
Amelia, what time is it there? It's like tomorrow, like around 6 at night, right?
Hey, it's 8:09 and it's 8:09 where you at, ain't Lexi? It's 8:09 where you at, ain't?
That's where I am.
Yeah. I love California time. I for some reason I love y'all time. When I used to visit California, y'all, I don't know what it is about y'all time, but I love it. I guess because the day seem longer and the sun be out longer. I don't know, but yeah, y'all time, I love it. I love it.
I love California, period. But it's expensive,
Right.
Everything expensive.
Yeah, at this point, everywhere you go expensive. It ain't just California. Everywhere you going now, they want everything. So shit.
Everything's expensive nowadays.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ooh,
loaf of bread ain't expensive.
Eggs are expensive. Shit.
I told you.
Hell yeah.
I put that post up a gallon of milk. $6.
Yeah, I saw that. That's ridiculous.
$6 for a gallon of milk.
No, for where someone is coming.
That's crazy.
Groceries are just outrageous.
Yeah.
Make you want to go buy your own cow. Buy your own cow.
I know that's right.
Buy your own cow. That don't make no damn sense, man. All that money for a gallon of milk. Man, crazy.
Oh shit! It's not just the milk. The damn meat's gone through the damn roof, especially.
Hell yeah!
I heard.
Lord.
Shit, the bacon I bought was like $10.
Yeah, coming up here. Who do we have joining us now?
Me.
So it's like that in the grocery store, and then I can imagine going to the straight meat market how much it may be.
Oh, okay.